You are watching CIO TV by Enterprise IT World, a production of Accent Info Media.
Hello and welcome to CIOTV.live, a production of Accent Info Media and sister concern of Enterprise IT World MIA. For last 4-5 days, we have been taking interviews of the thought leaders, technology providers, and we're trying to get a sense of what's happening in this market from tech evolution, adoption point of view. Now I have got a very important person who understands the market, this region better than others. He has got presence in this region more than 2 decades. His name is Mr. Sunil Paul. Very popular man. He is co-founder and CEO of Finesse. Sunil, thank you very much for taking time out and coming to this booth and speaking to us.
Thank you, Sanjay. Thanks for the kind introduction.
You have been seeing this expo maturing, evolving also for last 20 years. What is your sense of this from expo growth perspective?
So it is not 20 years, more than 20 years, because the first time when I came to Gitex was in 1999. So from then, if you really look at it, at the first time when I came in, I think it was only in 6 halls, hall number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then today it is massive. I myself got lost actually when I was going to Cyber Valley. So year after year, it's grown, and except that the 2 years of the COVID time, it was a bit slow. But from the time Finesse started in 2010, the first Gitex itself, we've been part of it. At that point of time, we didn't have a booth. We were actually being part of one of our partner. But from 2011 onwards, we've been continuously part of Gitex. So it's a 12-year journey for us along with Gitex. And every year, I would say we have grown, and Gitex has massively grown. And I've seen you guys also, Accent Info Media also has been growing, and it's very happy to see the ecosystem growing together.
There has to be enough marketplace created so that the people outside, they can come. 2 ways they can take advantage of. One is that they can invest here as to have their own companies. Other side is that the customer start relying on this region than the other regions. So coming back to your company, that's Finesse. It has also seen a lot of changes, of course, remained in a single space, that's cyber security, but it has been changing, evolving, adding services. One is one CXO, then you have others, Finesse and CyberHub. What are your thoughts behind creating a segregation? What do you think about the future of Finesse?
So when we started in 2010, we started as a system integration company. In about 4 years of growing and then doing different kinds of jobs with companies, primarily supporting them software systems and applications. And that is where the digital bandwagon hit heavily. And then we realized there's an opportunity for us. So we were quick enough to transform ourselves into a digital system integration company. And I think that was the first turning point for us. So we have onboarded solutions that would help our customers and organizations to embrace digital transformation. So when we were very keen, we don't consider just as moving on to cloud as a digital transformation, but looking at the front end, looking at the back end, looking at the business process transformation, and overall together. So we brought in solutions for BA analytics, chatbots, AI-based chatbots. We later brought in solutions for content management. We brought in solutions for robotic process automation. We brought in solutions for corporate treasury and all that. And that business was greatly going in. And when digital transformation took up, we realized that the conventional way of providing security to organizations is not enough. Because gone are the days where your data was safe in your data center or in your premises. So now data is everywhere. Data is 24 hours. Data has to be available all the time. You cannot shut it down. And then each geography what you represent has got different data regulations. It has got very different data privacy uh, and compliance requirements. So data has to be containerized. And then so we thought of bringing in a different methodology and approach to securing the digital transformation, and we coined out this term called securing digital transformation. And that is where we started aligning with the right partners for it. And then we brought in solutions and we brought in services, but we realized that okay, there are a lot of technologies, there are a lot of solutions, but who will manage them? So managing them is becoming a Herculean task, because there are somebody called it like alphabets of A B C D kinds of solutions, but who can manage all of them? And that is where we thought of starting this 24/7 SOC. We later converted to a cognitive SOC, which will actually support our customers on a 24/7 model, not just by investing solutions, but we can provide them on a shared services model, both the systems as well as the services. So at a better ROI, return of investment, we can provide the best of the technologies, provisioning them. So now in that journey, we also realized that, okay, it's not just about digital transformation alone. It's not just about security alone, but there is an element of proper consulting and strategies required, because we have seen a lot of organizations failed in their digital transformation journey because they didn't have a proper strategy put in place, proper roadmap put in place. And that is where we thought that there is an opportunity for us, because it was only like, for example, the big fives, who's doing the consulting side of it, but not for on a very ground level, realistic, affordable kind of consulting for our customers. And that's where we started OneCXO, been associated with some of the veterans in the industry, the top CIOs, the top chief operating officers, the top CFOs, and we brought them together, and then we bring their experience, expertise, and ideas onto while our customers onboard digital transformation. And that's how we formed OneCXO. OneCXO provides advisory and consulting services on various areas, like, for example, in digital transformation, in cybersecurity, data privacy, data risk, technology transformation, business transformation, so on and so forth. I think it's going well. So right now we are offering as a holistic digital transformation. So we call it advising, enabling, and securing. OneCXO for advising, Finesse for enabling digital transformation, and CyberHub for securing digital transformation. And that's how it is. And I think that's a good approach, because all these three, though it is under one single ecosystem, but that three needs a very different kind of approach and treatment. And that's how we decided to carve it as three different business segments.
Sunil, OneCXO is very good initiative of yours, but for many people that's not a profit center. How do you say this? Is it currently a profit center for you? How do you see the growth of the advising services? Because service space, you already have another service space that's security as a service, as MSSP kind, where you have got SOC services.
Sanjay, you have correctly said, you nailed down. It is definitely not a profit-making initiative for us. For us, the way which what we look at is that, so when you do something, you're always wanting to do it right? So, and it's not just about business, it's also a care of what we provide. So from our perspective and for our customers' perspective, if you have expert advice available, your chances of failing on the project is very less. If you look at, especially in the application space, more than 60% of the digital transformation projects fail, correct? That's primarily because there's no subject matter experts or the right consulting or advisory service is not available. So we thought, even if it doesn't make commercial profitability, that's fine. But then if you can make our customers satisfied and make it as a successful implementation and reference, that will definitely pay back to the ecosystem, and that's the thought process there. So it's not just about from a P&L profitability perspective, but it's about how we offer the best of what our customers can ask for.
Now the technology are changing very fast. from the cybersecurity point of view also digitization perspective, or from industry 4.0 perspective. One side that's happening is quick turnaround happening. The other one is that geopolitical situation is changing with a blink of your eye. How do you, being a veteran and leading this company for a long time, how do you see this situation? What is your preparedness for next decade?
So that's a challenging question, from a perspective. So from the time what we have seen, this region always had some or other challenges, and that's always been there, and I think that will be there. But if you really look at it, thankfully though, we are in technology business, and technology has no borders. I just tell an example. When Uber is so successful in many countries, in India. When Uber CEO made his first visit to Uber was one of the largest service providers in India. So he didn't have to make a visit, but the technology itself has been sold. You can look at that. That's the power of technology. So when you are in technology business, even if you have geographical challenges, but if you have the right set of offerings from a technology, because that improves the human life, that improves connectivity, that improves every set of interaction, that reduces cost. Personally, I have reduced my travel by about 90%. After technology, and thanks to COVID as well, because the way which we do business itself has been changed. So I think technology is a main pillar enabler for all these kind of challenges, because that is where and I also believe that whatever geopolitical situation happens, that's also will be based on technology. Today, if the power is cut, the internet is cut, the world is disconnected. So everything is driven by technology. So today, if you look at automobile is enabled by technology, healthcare is enabled by technology, war is enabled by technology. Everything is technology. So we are in that phase. I think challenges are ongoing, but being in Dubai, I think it's always been a hub, and the hub has been growing. So there are challenges, and that's going to be an ongoing thing. But as long as you are prepared enough to change your methodology and strategy, you are agile in your approach. Strategy also. There is space and there is thing for enough, and we are okay. We don't have a very rigid kind of a business model. If it has to change, we'll change.
Okay. Today is the last day. How many customers you met, or what is the ROI for you from this expo this time?
So here again, as far as Gitex is concerned, this is an event wherein the ecosystem come together, right? So if you look at it from that perspective, there's no ROI for it. We are all human beings, and we are all social animals. So this is an opportunity to meet you both, right? From a perspective of it, this is an opportunity to interact. This is an opportunity to cherish. And business is a collateral thing. So I do not really look at a spent versus gain scenario from it. For me, honestly, I'm happy meeting people, talking to them, understanding, learning, mirroring your thoughts, and that's the takeaway for me.
Sunil, thank you very much. You are actually a socialite in technology space. Pleasure talking to you, as always. Wish you all the best. Happy for you that you have been here in Expo. But anybody coming here in this Expo, he will definitely be hosted by Mr. Sunil Paul.
No, I think, thank you, Sanjay. The point is that I'm so happy. We are together for almost about a decade, right? I think, and that's what it is. And thank you for the partnership. And I can tell you that in Finesse growth, all the media, and especially you guys, has, played a major role. And we will always remember that, and we'll cherish that for sure.
Thank you. So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard the technology most socializing person, Mr. Sunil Paul, CEO and co-founder of Finesse. Thank you very much. If you have any question, you can drop me a mail. My email ID will be there at the end of this conversation.